In this two-part tutorial, I'll be showing you how to make this basic header and horizontal navigation bar using HTML5 and CSS. The first thing we're going to do is download a code editor. For this tutorial, we'll be using brackets. To download, visit Google and search for brackets. Brackets is a great free code editor developed by Adobe. It's great for beginners because of its live preview function and many other features. So now that you've installed brackets, you'll notice how minimalistic the interface is. This is why it's great to use, especially when you're just starting out. Just to briefly acquaint you with the text editor, the left-hand side panel is where you'll store all of your folders and files for the website. The right-hand side panel has two icons. The first icon is what enables the live preview function. The icon below is an extension manager. Extensions help improve the functionality of the application. It's a great way to increase productivity and to simply make your job a little easier. For this tutorial, we'll be keeping it simple, so we won't be installing any extensions. Lastly, the middle section is where we'll be writing all of our code. Now that you're more familiar with the interface, we can start coding. First, let's create the folder so we can store all of our files. Right-click on the left-hand side panel to create a new folder and name it My Portfolio. Right-click on the folder and create your index.html file. Right-click on the folder again to make the main.css file. Now that we have our files ready, we can begin writing the HTML for the header and navigation. On line 1, always start off your HTML documents with the doctype declaration. Hit enter to go to line 2. On line 2, we'll write an HTML tag. We'll make line 3 a gap. On line 4, we'll make the head tag. This is not the header area. Line 5 sets the character encoding, and line 6 allows you to state what version web browser your website should be rendered in. The title tag can be seen on the tabs in your browser or the text that appears when you're favoriting a web page. Lastly, line 8 is the tag that links the main.css file to the index.html file. Alright, that's all for the head tag. Now for the body tag. Simply write the body tag below the head tag. What you write within the body tag will be seen in your web browser. Like a chocolate bar, our header and navigation area will be contained within a wrapper. So let's go ahead and create a div tag with an ID and call it wrapper. Next, we'll create our header area using the header tag. Within the header tag, let's put our main header title. Create an H1 tag and add your own title or make it My Portfolio. Let's create an H2 tag to make the subtitle. Lastly, let's create the navigation section by using the nav tag. Notice how brackets is automatically closing the tags? Within the nav tag, we'll use the unordered list tag with the class attribute. Let's name the class main_menu. To make the actual navigation links, we'll add a list tag. Within the list tag, we'll use the ahref attribute to make the navigation clickable. Write index.html within the quotation marks. After the closing tag, name the link. Make sure you're writing in lowercase. We'll be changing the case of the link using CSS. Now repeat the previous steps to make the other navigation links. Within the quotes, you may also put the pound key so that when the link is clicked in the browser, it won't lead to anything. It's kind of like a placeholder. Now that's it. We've done our nav section and we're also done all of our HTML. Okay, now for the fun part. Click the live preview icon to see what all of the code looks like within your browser. Now, to make this look all pretty, we'll be writing our CSS in part 2. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. See you in part 2.